Welcome to the Week 28 edition of the Magic City Jai-Alai Rebote Recap. With just 2 weeks remaining in the season, the Magic City Jai-Alai players have been making their last-ditch efforts to climb up the leaderboard. Thus, Week 28 resulted in some of the most spirited, competitive, and exciting Jai-Alai action of 2020. To no one's surprise, Douglas continues to set the pace atop the singles championship standings and looks to be well on his way to his second consecutive singles title. The Wonder Boy put together a solid showing in Week 28, adding 5 more victories to raise his season total to 170 singles wins. He now has a 23-game advantage over the player who has been a mainstay in that second-place spot all season long, Ron. Number 12 showcased his skills throughout the week, but in the end, it wasn't enough to make a significant dent in Douglas's lead. Still, the pro from the Philippines filled up the stat sheet nicely, finishing with a balanced output of 4 wins, 4 places, and 3 shows. That gives Ron an impressive mark of 147 singles victories for the season, and perhaps more significantly, will earn him a sweet $10,000 bonus prize come the end of the season on November 29th. While those first and second place prizes seem to be locked in, the final $5,000 bonus for third place is still squarely up for grabs. Bueno entered Week 28 with a 2-game lead over fourth and picked the perfect time to right the ship and play some of his best Jai-Alai of the year when it truly matters most. From the first serve of the week, number 22 simplified his game plan of catching just 1 more ball than his opponent, which ultimately helped him capture 8 crucial victories throughout all of his appearances. This golden Cesta-worthy performance from Bueno gives him 106 wins for the season and a much-needed 8-game cushion over 4th place headed into the final 2 weeks of the season. El Barba still holds on to that 4th place spot, but now finds himself in serious jeopardy of falling out of the race after a lackluster performance. The Beard didn't quite deliver up to his ridiculous level of play that we've become accustomed to, as he only found the win column 2 times in Week 28, which is his lowest win total since all the way back to Week 21. But as they say, it isn't over till it's over. He, along with Ben, who still stands in 5th place at 90 victories, will need to kick it into overdrive in the last leg of this 2020 season if they want any hope of stealing that $5,000 bonus. The golden Cesta for Week 28 goes to the South Florida legacy, Bueno. Bueno's game has been struggling for the better part of the last month, but this past week we witnessed an apparent change. Number 22 looked more composed and confident, which converted into an impressive stat line of 8 victories across all of his singles appearances. That's his highest singles week win total since all the way back in Week 12. Now at 106 wins for his 2020 campaign, Bueno has some breathing room with 8 games between himself and 4th place with just 2 weeks to go in the season. If Bueno can come close to replicating his Week 28 performance again in Week 29, he'll more than likely solidify his 3rd place position in the end of season standings. Congratulations again to Bueno on his 3rd golden Cesta of the 2020 season. This second doubles tournament of the Doubles Championship Series has brought on some of the most competitive, intense, wild, and of course dangerous action we've seen all season. The prohibitive favorites coming into this tournament are still currently at the top of the standings, with Douglas in the backcourt and Asier's strong defense in the front court. They found the win column 2 more times in Week 28, raising their total to 14 wins. Asier and Douglas now have a 3-game advantage over the next closest pairing, who stormed up the leaderboard with an exceptional performance in Week 28, Carballo and Diaz. The doubles team of the week could not be slowed down, as evidenced by their ridiculous stat line of 5 wins, 1 place, and 2 shows across their doubles showings. They not only led the roster in wins, but also in total in the money finishes with 8 in just 11 games. That's an in the money finish over 70% of the time. With their 11 wins, Carballo and Diaz make a significant statement that they're not to be counted out, and that they're going to be a serious force to be reckoned with over these final 2 weeks. And 2 games behind them, just outside the money, in 3rd place, we have the pairing of Juice and Ron. This duo was able to keep up with the other contending teams after squeezing out 2 crucial victories to go along with 2 places and 1 show. With the next closest teams all the way down the standings at 5 victories for the tournament, it seems like we'll have the fantastic 3-team race to divvy up that $15,000 bonus. Strap in, cause we can guarantee it's gonna be a wildly intense and competitive ride to the finish line that we're sure will not disappoint. Shout out to this week's fantasy winners, Choker Clown, PA Rebote, and Daisy is a Dog. These winning teams will each receive a Magic City Jai-Alai hat in addition to a share of the $150 cash prize for their stellar performances in Week 28. Watch our weekly fantasy review on our Instagram page @Jai-Alai Channel for more details on the winning Week 28 lineup. Every week is a brand new chance to earn points for your fantasy team, so you can always come back to your team or join the league at any time. And remember, the cash prize of $150, sponsored by Magic City Jai-Alai, will remain unlocked for the rest of this season as well as next season. Visit fantasyhighlight.com to join the league for free, draft your own fantasy team, and start winning. This week's Rebote play goes to number 3, Carballo. In his short time being a professional Jai-Alai player, Carballo has developed quite the reputation for pulling off incredible plays with flair. The former minor league baseball player never shies away from the opportunity to fall, dive, or leap for glory. Of all his greatest plays, this one may be the best of all, where Carballo executed 2 jaw-dropping saves. A 2-for-1 special courtesy of the Magic Maker that's sure to impress even the most critical of Jai-Alai fans. See it for yourself in this Rebote Play of the Week.
Big backhand by Carballo to the outside. That's an excellent Rebote save. That's an even better save by Carballo. Wow, that literally almost took his head off. And that is still in play. Get back in there.